There's a few reasons why trying to cut the energetic umbilical cord won't work. The first is based actually in psychology and research. According to attachment theory, we all have an attachment circuitry in our brains that gets activated to help us stay connected and maintain relationship. Dr. Amir Levine is one of the co authors of the world famous attachment book called Attached. Many of us have read it. And he's got a new book out called Secure. And in it, he describes what happens when we try to essentially cold turkey a relationship and cut it off. Particularly if you have some degree of anxious attachment, your attachment circuitry in your brain will get activated whenever you're leaving a relationship, even if it's you've determined that that's the best thing for you. Any kind of ending of a relationship will trigger an alarm and fear response. And the reason for that is because if you think about what we've evolved from, not being the top of the food chain, right? We were once hunted as much as we hunt. Your chance of surviving an attack from a predator is increased, even if you're with someone that you don't particularly want to be with, right? They still half your chance of being attacked and eaten by a lion, for example, right? So even if it's someone you absolutely can't stand, when you're with them, your chance of survival has drastically improved versus if you were to be alone. And so your brain is not necessarily thinking in just, I don't get along well with this person or this relationship is causing me pain. It's really thinking in terms of survival. And so whenever we are cutting cords, trying to cut the energetic umbilical cord, we're triggering that attachment system, and especially if you have anxious attachment, that means that you're going to trigger the desire to reconnect and latch on even. For anxious attachers, this is what is known as attachment backlash. This is where you worry that you were maybe too harsh, and activating strategies begin to take root. And so, this is where your brain starts to feed you thoughts. This is not something you're choosing. If you're an anxious attacher, you might have felt like, am I crazy? Am I bipolar? Am I what? Like, I just decided I didn't want this relationship. Then suddenly I'm having all these thoughts like, I need to reach out, I need to this, I need to that. There's nothing wrong with you. It's just your brain trying to restore the connection. Really can get very trippy and painful because it's not just the thoughts that your brain is feeding you, it's also emotions. You start to really sincerely miss this person